lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring with the harmony of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of our new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won.
Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of Urban Voices. I'm Kyle Henderson,
And I'm Korahn.
and today we'll be talking with one of Philadelphia's top models and also one of our local contractors. So sit back and enjoy the show.
Hi, I'm Korahn Parkins, and I'm with Urban Voices, and we're here today with Lena. Hi, Lena.
Hey, how are you?
We're going to talk to Lena a little bit about her experiences as a model, and first I want to start just by asking you, where are you from?
I'm originally from Washington, D.C. area.
And where are you residing now?
Right now, I'm in West Philadelphia.
How you like it over there?
It's a change. It's a change from where I'm from. Yes.
So you're just having fun, just trying to stay alive, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
So what exactly inspired you to become a model?
I've actually always wanted to model ever since I was younger. I've always wanted to be in center of attention, be in the spotlight. And growing up, I was always introverted. I was never, the person who was, center of attention. So like, well, modeling will be a way for me to, get out there, get some attention.
So exactly how long have you been a model?
On and off for about 2 years now. And I've always been, I was in dance when I was younger, and I would be in school plays. So I'm like, well, I did it then. I could do it now.
So you say that you were always introverted. So you feel like being a model has helped boost your self-esteem and your confidence?
Somewhat. I can't rely 100% on that because I'll tell you, it's very discouraging at times.
Yeah, you definitely have to have some tough skin in order to be a model. So, and during your experiences, have you ever come across a time where you've just felt like you just didn't want to do it anymore, you didn't want to go on?
All the time. I felt like that last night, as a matter of fact, yes.
Okay, so how exactly do you handle those situations?
I don't really let it get to me. I take it as constructive criticism. And most people try to be mean.
During the course of your career, have you felt that you've received a lot of the positive publicity you were looking for?
Not necessarily. I mean, I felt like I was center of attention and I was in the spotlight. But, I never did anything that I didn't feel uncomfortable with. Like, as far as doing Playboy, I'm not going to do that. Or posing nude, I'm not going to do that. But little stuff I could do around town, like gigs where I can get money for. I was a ring card girl. I was in a few local music videos,
Okay, so do you feel like it's paid off for you so far? Is it something you're going to continue to do?
It's something I want to continue to do, but going about it in a different direction.
Okay, so basically, from our last question, you just said that you want to remain like grounded, integrity-wise, and you want to continue to go in the right direction, and you want to do it all in a way where you'll walk out of it feeling, like you've done the right thing. And
I eventually want to feel accomplished, and I don't just model. Like, I'm an artist as well, and I want other girls to look up to me, so I'm not going to do anything where I'm going to degrade myself.
Well, excellent. I commend you for that, because being in the industry is something that you'll have a lot of people look up to you, and you want to make sure that you can look yourself in the face and say, I've done the right things. A lot of times, models will fall to the wayside just by doing things just to make it. You know what I mean? So I see that it's important for you to make it, but you do pick and choose the things that you're going to do in order to be noticed. Lena, what advice would you give aspiring models that want to be in your position?
Aspiring models need to work out. Work out, keep that body tight, work out all the time. Doing the research as far as modeling poses, anything that you want to get into, like me. I want to do pinup poses, so I study pinup models, pin up poses all the time. As far as working with a photographer, do your research with that too. There are a lot of photographers, even in this area, that you would not want to work with. So seeing who they shot with, even getting in touch with some other models to see how the experience was with a photographer, research all the time.
Well, thank you so much for the wonderful advice, and thank you for coming here to Urban Voices doing this interview with us. And we look forward to seeing you out on all of the magazines and billboards and things like that, giving you some love. So once again, thanks for being here with us.
Thank you.
Hello and welcome to Urban Voices. I'm Kyle Henderson, and today I'm sitting here with Mr. Emil Verche. He's one of our city's local contractors, and we're going to be discussing union politics. How you doing today, Mr. Emil?
How you doing, sir?
All right. What's the issue going on with the minorities in the union?
Well, there's a big separation gap. They basically want to stay in home. Basically, they basically work by saying, if they know you, they'll get you in. If they don't know you, they don't have time to deal with you. You have to go through so many things as a young black contractor to get into the union. You almost have to be rebaptized,
So what determines people getting into the union? What's the process?
Well, there's some tests that you have to make. They give you a series of tests for different fields that you want to go into. They do background checks and different types of things. It would depend on what particular union that you go into and what they're actually looking for. But there's this couple of different unions out, and they have different procedures of what they ask for in the different fields that you're in, whether it's electrical, plumbing, framing, or sheetrock union. They're all different types of unions, so they all require different things.
And how long have you been contracting?
I've been doing it for 15 years.
15 years, okay. Now, what's the issue with different contractors getting city bids from the city as far as I know they're doing a lot of building downtown. How do a contractor go about getting those city bids?
Well, they ask you to have your contractor's license, your business license, and also you have to have like $1 million insurance, a bond. That a lot of black people, it's hard for them to get. A lot of them don't know what to do to get it. So basically, they're not reaching out for us to have those type of opportunities. We just don't know. And they only telling a certain few, and the ones that's in there don't reach back to tell us how to get in there. And that's the problem with the brothers that's in there. And they could make a real big difference, but they so afraid of where they stand that, they don't even reach out to bring us in. The problem is basically a lot of jobs that are done with the city, the black contractors don't even have access to. And by the time they get access to them, they may be too late or cost too much to get into the job. It's the system that you have to go by. So you just can't just try to go in on a job and try to get that job. You have to go through the system. You have to go through who's hiring a job and when are they having the bargaining date for the bids and all those types of things. Those types of dates you have to know if you're not in the loop. So there's no real, if you're not aggressive as a contractor to find out, you really have to be going to different sites, actually walking on the sites, talk to the right people. But the people there, they don't really give you the right information. So it's basically how resilient you are and what you're willing to stand for and what you're not and what you want, what you look for as a contractor, what you like to do. You got to do a lot of work, a lot of footwork. You have to have an elusive resume that covers basically all types of jobs.
Thank you, Mr. Verche, for coming on our show, Urban Voices. Is there any way that people can reach you?
Yes, you can reach me at Mr. Verche at Gmail. That's MRV, like in Victor, ERCHER at gmail.com. And I'll get right back to you. Any information, any questions, any consulting that you'd like to ask me, I'm willing to help and tutor and give all the information I can.
All right. Thank you, and we'll talk to you next time from Urban Voices.